Hello everyone. Today I'm starting a new series called Game of the Day where I showcase a game, not every day, but just something that I see about top players and something that we can learn from that game as well. So in this game we have Alonso Zapata versus Vishy Anand from 1988. And this game was really quick. It was a six-move win for Alonso Zapata. It's quite a famous game. And okay, we can start off. It's e4, e5. Vishy Anand has the black pieces, but we look from the white perspective. Knight f3, knight f6, and we are in the Petrov defense. Quite a theoretical opening. And after knight takes d6, knight f3, and knight takes e4, full main line, Zapata plays knight c3. It's not the official main line, it's one of the sidelines. But in this position, the normal move, the normal reaction to knight c3 is normally just to capture on c3 and leave white with the double pawns despite them opening up the diagonals for the bishops. Because retreating is not a good move. But retreating is not a bad move either. However, Vishy Anand played bishop f5, blundering a whole piece because after queen e2, which was played in the game, he resigned. Vishy Anand resigned in 6 moves because with queen e2 there's a threat of d3 and queen b5. Well, not queen b5 immediately, but you know what I mean. There's just the main threat here is d3. Just let's sort that out. The main threat is d3, winning the pin piece. And for example, if queen e7 is played, we don't play d3 because there's no longer a pawn. Instead we play knight e5, we attack the queen. Because now the queen can't stay on this file. If it goes to d6, this is a fork. And if it goes to e5, then we just pick up the queen. So that doesn't work. Therefore the queen has to move off this file. So if it goes to d7, for example, then we simply have d3. But if they decide to push like for some counterplay with c6, we simply take the knight, and if they capture our knight, we capture the bishop, and we are simply up a piece. Therefore, bishop f5 was quite a huge blunder. There's really no other way to put it. If after queen e2, not knight takes, but after queen e2, d5, well, then we just have d3, and yeah, we'll win the pawn piece. This all comes. I was reading a backstory of this. The story about this game was that in 1987, San Francisco, according to what I'm reading now, there was a game between Anthony J. Miles and Larry Mark Christensen, where the game ended in a draw. We had this position, in fact, with Bishop f5. White played, White being, wait, who was White? Who was White? But okay, after knight takes, the game continued as normal after Bishop takes. But yeah, White did not play Queen e2 because this was a pre-arranged draw. Despite noticing that, despite the player with the white pieces noticing that it's like black is dropping a whole piece, they did not go for it because they had pre-arranged a draw. So Vishy Anand saw in the, I think it was a newspaper, that okay, this is an interesting variation, and he played it in the game against Alonso Zapata. Little did he know that Bishop f5 is actually a blunder because of Queen e2. Yeah, so always analyze your openings. Back then, of course, they didn't have engines, or they didn't have strong engines in 1988. I'm not even sure if they had engines back then. I think it just came in the 90s, not the 80s. But it's past my time. So we have the luxury of having engines, so always check your lines, check your variations. Don't just follow things blindly. Okay, that's a lesson for today as well. Don't follow things blindly. Just because you see a top player playing a move, always check it. Always doubt the move and always check it and learn from it instead of just blindly following it. Because then you're not learning anything. So that's the lesson for today. And it shows that even top players can make these mistakes. But there's a reason they're the top. They always bounce back. So yeah, that's the video for today on the 10th of July. Thank you for watching. And the next video, game of the day, is also going to be a very nice video. It involves a rook sacrifice, so it's gonna be interesting. Thanks for watching.